Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am Canada Zone, and we're rebuilding the Los Angeles Lakers today. Now, the Lakers media and PR team have probably been going through hell this offseason, with LeBron being probably the biggest diva I think he's been since, I don't know, maybe his first stint, or not first stint, forgive me, second stint in Cleveland where he was getting all his boys traded and everything. LeBron has been nothing but a headache this whole offseason. If you're a Laker fan, not a Laker fan, a LeBron fan, not a LeBron fan, you can't convince me otherwise. He's just been a dick. The Lakers went ahead and added DeAndre Ayton this offseason after being bought out by my Blazers. Jake LaRavia from the Sacramento Kings / Memphis Grizzlies previously. And today, they added Marcus Smart on a 2-year deal. And I figure, why not pick him up? Or why not give him actual minutes? So what I did was he regressed from a 78 down to a 74. And I was like, well, might as well at least make him playable for a season. So I bumped his overall a little bit. I basically just raised his intangibles and upped his free throws to get him from a 74 to a 79. I might move LeBron. I'm not lying, but we'll see how that works, if it's possible. I'm curious to know, what do you guys think the ceiling / floor is for the LA Lakers this year? Does LeBron or Luka put them over the edge? Does a healthy Luka put them over the edge? Does DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia make a big change for them? Does Dalton Connect make a leap? Does Bronny become a rotational piece? Let me know down in the comments below. But other than that, though, we're going to get to simulating, and I will see you guys when we get to this trade deadline. Trade deadline has arrived, and now there's a couple guys who I'm pleasantly surprised about. Rui, we extended. He's averaging 10 and 4 this year, 39% from three. Love to see it. 85% from the line. Obviously want to keep a quality role player around. And for the dollar value that we got him at, I think it was just under 13. I'm more than willing to do that. Austin Reeves is a guy we've got to re-sign this offseason. Luka's a guy we got to re-sign this offseason. Jared Vanderbilt is having a great year, and because of that, I'm going to try and flip him and try and recoup some draft assets here. Who has a power forward, like a Trenton Watford? Could he get it? He could get a deal done. And can we get this pick? They like what they have as far as it is concerned. That's fine. I can add a little bit. Okay, we're yeah, Maxi Kleber sucks. I would trade Bronny. Shake Milton is there. They would take on $900,000 more than allowed. Your cheapest deal, it's Kyle Lowry. Aha! There we go. Maybe LeBron, and let's see. If I get an offer from the Cavs here, which I don't, maybe LeBron to Golden State would be kind of cool for Jimmy Butler. Because then we could reroute Jimmy somewhere in the offseason. And you think about it. Or we send him there for Draymond. Let's do that. LeBron James, how much money? $20 million more than allowed. Shoot. Never mind. It does have to be Jimmy. So I guess it's for Jimmy. Can we get a pick out of the Warriors like this 2026 and maybe a 2030? How about this? Give me the second as well. LeBron James is now a Golden State Warrior, and what I will do, like I said, this is not realistic, but this is all about prioritizing Luka Doncic. And it's not about LeBron no more. So we're sending LeBron to Golden State to partner up with Steph. He's going to play alongside Moses Moody, Brandon Podziemski, Jonathan Kuminga, his boys, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry. That team could be pretty good, especially because they're the 5 seed, we're the 7 seed. It's really addition by subtraction, because now we've got Jimmy, and he's got 2 more years left, but we're going to reroute him this offseason. And then we look at a guy, like if we could dump Maxi Kleber here, great. If we can't, so be it, because he's an expiring anyway. And I think maybe Naquan Tomlin gets us a second rounder. He does not. So now Austin Reeves could re-sign. Oh, I'm going to give him what he's expected to make. Maybe not what he's expected to make, but something that's a little more fair. I'll give him 23 and make it 25. Let's make it 26 in that third and final season there on this extension. There we go. I think that's a little more fair. Austin Reeves is going to be a $20+ million man this offseason. Other than that, though, I think that was the only extension we had. Let's see. I saw somebody there. Marcus Smart, we're good. He's got another year guaranteed anyway. We're going to try and move him for sure. But that's going to do it for now. I'll see you guys when we get to the end of the regular season. Ideally still in the playoff hunt, or we've completely bottomed out. So I'll see you guys in just a second here. Alrighty. I stopped us, well, what? 10 games short, 8 games short of the end of the regular season. I wanted you guys to be here for the end of it so we can see how we finish out here, because we're hanging on to a play-in spot, but I don't know if we're going to get it. beat the Wizards, lose to the Blazers, lose to the Kings, and lose to the Blazers again. 38-44, I do not think is going to land us in the playoffs. We get no awards, as you'd expect. Luka, though, 5th in MVP voting, 22 points. That's pretty low, given the fact that we traded away LeBron. But 8 assists, I guess, 7.5 rebounds. He was hurt for a little bit. I'm curious. I think he played over 70 games. I just can't remember. Yeah, he missed a little bit of time after the trade deadline, and that's basically what knocked us out of the playoffs. Was we lost I think 7 of the 10 or 5 of the 7 games that he missed. Kind of sunk our ship a little bit. But other than that, Steph makes an All-NBA team in Golden State. Does LeBron get on one? It didn't look like it. I'm curious though. How'd he do? Let's find out. LeBron was 20 points, 5.5 boards, 6.5 assists. That's fine. So, oh my gosh, we made the play-in. And we won. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to win this game. Please lose. Thank the Lord. Goodness gracious, hold on. Before we go here, I'll show you guys the stats. For the end of the season, we didn't have any 20-point per game scorers aside from Luka. Austin Reeves was 15, 3, and 5.5 on pretty good efficiency. Jimmy was 14, 5, and 5 on pretty good efficiency. 3-ball was ass, though. DeAndre Ayton was 12 and 9. Would have liked probably 10 rebounds, but so be it, I guess. Dalton Connect was very promising in year 2. Shot the 3-ball very, very well. Trenton Watford was really good in his time here. Upped his 3-point percentage from 31 to 35 and shot 47% from the field and a career best from the free throw line. So I like this asset going forward. And then Bronny was fine in 82 games. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 47 or 43.7, 30%, and 76% from the free throw line. Let's see who wins an NBA title here. My odds, I'm going to bet on OKC. No, Ants and the T-Wolves are determined, and they get it done in 6 over the Knicks. Player retirements. LeBron didn't retire. That is the first time in my videos since I made this save that LeBron has not retired after the first season. JV can come back. Clay can come back. Kelly, nope. Joe, nope, he's gone too. So LeBron doesn't retire. Interesting. Usually he does. So maybe he's just miserable in LA, I guess. Draft lottery. This is an important one for us. 11th best odds. I'm going to go out on a whim and say that we don't jump. Because I haven't had very good lottery luck lately anyways in the last handful of videos. So the Jazz are picking at 13 via Philly. I'm curious. The 12th pick could be us, but it won't be us, thankfully. The Heat are picking at 12. This is where our projected pick is. Does it stay LA? It does. So we pick at 11. Could be worse. We look to potentially flip a guy like Jimmy Butler on draft night. I know somebody's got money. Like the Blazer, imagine. No, because Jeremy Grant has a player option. Hell no. Lonzo and Justin Champagnie. I don't want to do this though. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me finesse the Wizards real quick. Hold on. Try this. Okay, that doesn't work. We do have pick 30. Nope, I'm not giving up any of my picks. It's gonna go through, I promise you. Second rounder. It doesn't get it done. Okay. I'm not giving up any first round picks of ours. So Gabe Vincent is there as an asset. Why does he have a no trade clause? I gave him that extension. Marcus Smart. Washington, thank you. We now get off the Jimmy Butler contract. We free up a crap ton of money. Caleb Wilson is there. I think I don't want to take Caleb because I just had Donnie Freeman in the last video. So we'll take Caleb Wilson here. I haven't had Caleb Wilson in a little bit. Usually he goes in like the top 8. So him falling to us at 11 is actually pretty nice. LeBron is there. So he's going to go back to Golden State on a 1-year deal. That's pretty crazy. Do we have the money to offer him? We do. Interesting. Wait a second. Did I forget to turn off salary cap to make the contracts work? No, it's on. Okay, so we do just have the money. Luka's there. Obviously, what are his offers like? He's got no good offers. No, are we for real? What does he got? He doesn't have any good offers. No. Okay, I'm going to stop screwing around. We're going to go like this. We're going to drop to 50. We get him at 50. Imagine. Luka, sign. That's a steal on Luka. Paying Luka Doncic $50 million is a freaking bargain. Jackson Hayes for 2 years. If I can get him at 5.5, I guess I'll do it. He's a quality backup center. Nothing more, nothing less. Just gets the job done. Let's try and get off the small forward or power forward extra depth that we have. Let's trade Justin Champagny for Marcus Smart. 2 first-round picks from the Blazers. Come on, guys. What are you doing? A first from the Pacers. Any other good offer? Oh, Utah? A Utah unprotected and a Minnesota swap best. Sure. Austin Reeves regresses at 28 years old, so that's not looking great. He's definitely a trade candidate. Nobody is safe except Luka. I'm going to build around Luka and expect to win around Luka, and he is the only one I'm prioritizing. Bronny goes up to an 80. It's crazy. Adu is a 75. CJ's regressing. Bradley Beal is regressing. That's fine. We're not really worried about those guys. This might be a buffer year for us, just like this past season, and then we're really going to shift to compete this coming off season when Giannis and Nikola Jokic hit free agency. Now, let's see what just Austin Reeves without the pick gets us. Definitely don't want to pay him. Like DeAndre Hunter expiring this year and a first rounder from Cleveland. They have other picks. Oh my God, they have nothing. Let's do this. There we go. And now we're going to take DeAndre Hunter, and we're going to take this pick from the Cavs for this upcoming draft between them and Minnesota. And we're going to look around and see, like an Aaron Nesmith and an Obi Toppin, Devin Carter and Kyle Kuzma. By the way, this is entirely contingent on, like, if we suck this year and we strike out on free agents, it's going to kill us. Walker Kessler's a guy we could trade for strictly to have basically come off the books. And we would get a swap best between Cleveland and Utah instead of a swap best between Cleveland and Minnesota. We get off the DeAndre Hunter money. We bring in another expiring who's even cheaper. And we get a better first-round pick. I'm doing it. Why not? Okay, so now, the updated roster. We need to find ourselves a better 2-guard. So let's trade Rob Williams for a shooting guard, and then we're going to get into next season because now we have the money. We basically have the Portland Trailblazers center core. Ryan Rupert. Thank you, Portland. We're going to have a ton of money this offseason. Obviously going to prioritize Jokic or Giannis to pair alongside Luka and then fill out the roster that way. So that is going to be the goal for right now. We'll set this rotation really fast together, and then we're going to get it moving because I don't want to keep you guys sitting here for too long. Why not try and get our own pick back? You know what I mean? So let's quickly find that. Yeah, we don't own our 2027 first. It goes to Utah. So let's talk to the Jazz really fast while you guys are here. Let me see. They want CJ, and what first is this? Or our first and CJ for their own pick and our pick. What if we just did this? Does that go through? It doesn't. Let me see. You want Bradley Beal? Do you want Bradley Beal? You don't want Bradley Beal. Why? Can they not take on the money? Oh, it's just they have too many players. I'll give you Bradley Beal for CJ McCollum. Or you give me Kyle Anderson. I have to have tradable seconds, right? I do. I have one. Okay, the video is not going to make it to 2031. So I'm going to do this. And without trading for Kyle Anderson, because he's not very good right now, we take CJ McCollum back. And I want this pick. Whoa. Okay, we'll do 2030 as well. I'm not worried about 2030. And I'll give you this Cavs pick in 2030. What? And the swap worst. Oh, okay. You may think I overpaid, but we get better in the now. We have a Wizards, Lakers, and Jazz pick this year. We have the Wizards are horrible, the Jazz are bad, and we're going to be bad. And then we have our own pick, a Cavs/Jazz pick, the most favorable of, and then a Clippers and Sixers pick, the most favorable of the next 3 seasons. The rebuild ideally is over within the next 3 seasons. So now we're going to get simulating. Now that I'm comfortable with our own draft compensation, I will see you guys at the deadline where we might offload some pieces. Otherwise, we're going straight to the end of the regular season. Alrighty, fellas. We are kind of catching fire towards the end of the season here, which is not good. We have clinched a losing season. What on God's green earth has Luka Doncic done to my team? Bronny just won most improved, by the way, averaging 10, 4, and 6 with a steal on 45, 37, 85 splits. He's becoming a quality role player for us. Luka, clutch player of the year. We get nothing else. Luka finishes second in MVP voting. Do we get anything cool? LeBron does not make an All-NBA team. I'm curious what he did this year. If he signed. He did. He signed back to Golden State, 18, 5, and 7. Pretty okay year. He'll retire after this year. All defensive teams, I doubt we get anybody. We do not. We made the freaking playoffs. Let's see how it goes. I'm just going to simulate the round. I'm not very optimistic here. If we win, great. If we don't, we get swept in 4 games. Kind of what I expected. Then Phoenix goes ahead and sweeps, loses to San Antonio in 7. And the Bulls just made a finals run. Draft lottery. This is a big one for us. We've got 2 lottery picks. I believe projected 8 and 1. So hopefully we are in dropping range for our pick now, because Utah, I believe, projected 9, and we stay at 9. For second. Please just give me 1. Oh my God, they rigged it for the 2 biggest markets in basketball. 2 of the biggest markets in basketball. You got the Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers via the Washington Wizards. I'm going to take Teron Stokes here. He's going to run my 3 for the future. We're going to go to pick 9 now. Dylan Mingo is available. Jason Crow, Anthony Thompson, Alex Costanza is there. Caleb Gaskins is there. Kyan Anthony is there. Let's make sure we don't... Oh, not Luka. Let's look. We got Luka and Bronny next year for sure. We need a 2. We have our 3s. We have our 4s. And we have 1 center. So I'm looking for, honestly, anyone that plays anything but point guard. Jason Crow fits the bill. Caleb Gaskins fits the bill. Alex Costanza fits the bill. At 6'9", I think I'm going to take Alex Costanza here. Let's go for it. Why not? We should have our own pick at 15. See who's available. Abraham Joom Bowl. He's got Yao Ming comp. He may never hit that, but why not take a guy who's 7'1" out of Sudan? If we can trade him for picks, we're going to trade him for picks. Anything for draft capital. The Knicks, the Kings. Sure, enjoy Sacramento, Jackson. 2 firsts from Atlanta, both unprotected. Sure. Now, how much money do I have? There we go. There we go. Player option, no trade clause to Giannis. Why does that say I don't have enough? Aha, okay. Well, I didn't want to offer him that kind of a contract. Okay, forget it. Player, no trade clause. Hold on. Let's make sure. Let's go back. Player, no trade. There we go. We're not going to get him, though. Oh, my God. We're going to get Nikola Jokic. So, yeah, that's a thing for sure. We're going to get Nikola Jokic. That's fine. Giannis can go to the Bucks all he wants. We are about to sign the greatest European duo in the history of basketball. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. A new era has begun. We need to fill out this roster. We've got our 1s. We need a starting 2 guard. We have our 3s. We need a power forward and a starting shooting guard. Gary Trent might be the starting shooting guard that we look for. And then we need a power forward badly. Jimmy Butler exists for a year. Why not? Let's find another one like Gershon Yabusele. Jabari Walker isn't a terrible option. You know what? For 2 years, if he'll sign that, sure. Please just don't all sign at the same time. We get Jimmy. 1 at a time, please. We don't have money for either of them. 3 years for him? Absolutely, I'll take that. Bruce Brown, we get. Pick up T-Watt. Now, let's see if we can construct something to land us a better quality 2. Like, we take Alex Costanza and our pick this year. VJ Edgecombe. Are we for real, Philly? VJ Edgecombe is available. I think I'd be crazy not to accept. Pods is available. So is Rob Dillingham, but I don't want to have to pay him this year. And Bub Carrington. I'm going to take VJ. I feel like this is a no-brainer for me. And we get a first-round pick back. They want to make it a swap. All day I'm making that trade. Let's see what JJ Redick cooks up for us this year. 10-man rotation. I don't want to overplay them. But I definitely want to play Joom. So instead of Karras, instead of Shake, let's get Joom in there for 14 minutes. And instead of Karras, honestly, Trent Watford, who is it though? It's Jimmy, isn't it? Starting for us? Yeah. VJ is going to start for sure. Luka and Yoke honestly don't need to play that, well, as much. Let's see. Bronny can get 25. 25 to Tehran. Actually, how tall is Tehran? 6'8", 245. We're going to start him at the 4. Play him over Jimmy. I'd much rather Jimmy be depth for this team than a starter. Caleb Wilson's going to get 20. I will see you guys at the deadline if we're going to add or subtract. Who knows? But for sure, going to stop at the deadline. I'll test the waters, see if anything's available. If something big can happen, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, we're going straight to the playoffs this year. Alrighty, fellas. 50 wins in the middle of March. Are we able to push for 60? We'd have to go 19-1 to finish the year. It's looking possible. We lose to the Bulls because of the greatest team of all time. Bruce Brown got hurt, and I don't even think he was even playing. We finished 58-24. Nikola Jokic comes to Denver, comes to Los Angeles, and wins himself an MVP. Where's Luka Doncic? I'm curious. He should be right here. 22, 7, and 8.5. MVP's going to Yoke. Teron Stokes is your Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper, 6th Man of the Year. Wemby Depoy. Dash Daniels, Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Shaden Sharp. And Coach of the Year is Jason Kidd in San Antonio. We get 2 players in top 3 in MVP voting. I'd love to see it. Defensive teams, do we get a Yoke appearance? We do not. Teron Stokes, Mika Miranen. Do we have anybody else? We've got Abraham Joom Bowl sneaking on to all-rookie second team as the 15th overall pick. You love to see it. Did our boy, the other guy we drafted and didn't traded, didn't make an all-rookie team. Memphis in round number 1. I'm curious as to who they're running out now. It's Ja, Jalen Wills, Cedric Coward, Jaren Jackson, and Zach Edey. So exactly what they would run out if they played a basketball game tomorrow. So for the season, you guys saw Luka, you saw Yoke. VJ came in and was an excellent complimentary connecting piece for us out of 31 minutes a night, a plus 10 on the year. Dalton Connect, again, just an elite scorer. So much space on the floor for him to thrive. Teron Stokes was great. You guys saw that. Rookie of the Year. Spectacular season for him. Bronny was good off the bench. Had a bit of a regression year. He's actually going to lose minutes in the playoffs, I think. Jimmy was fine. 3-ball is never there with Jimmy. Hasn't been in a while, but I'm okay with him getting 20. Caleb Wilson was very good this year. 45 from the field, almost 30 from 3. Again, Abraham, very good season. Brucey B, pretty god-awful season. Let's get it back to Trent Watford for the remainder of the playoffs. Let's get him to 18 minutes. We're going to bump him up there with Caleb Wilson. 3 seed was 58 wins, by the way. The Warriors were 58-24. How are the Warriors so good? What did they do? What do the Warriors have that? We won the first game. I did that by accident, but we won the first game. RJ, Jonathan Kuminga, DA, Brandon Podziemski, and Steph Curry. So we're 1-0 against Memphis right now. Game 2 in LA, we win. We head to Memphis now. We win the 3rd, and we get her done in 4. We get Golden State in round 2, San Antonio and Minnesota on the other side of the bracket. All right, let's see if Yoke is able to eat against DeAndre Ayton here. We lose the first game. Steph killed us, but it was close. Let's see, game 2. We split in Golden State. We head to LA. Caleb Wilson broke his right ankle. That's going to put a damper in our plans for the season. We lose game 3, the first one at home. We split at home. We head to Golden State. We win on the road. We go back to LA. We lose. We're in Golden State for game 7. Can this team get it done, or do we lose to the one-man show of Stephen Curry? We're down 14. It's going to take quite a run to get back in this game here. We're down 20. It's over. Possibly the worst game I will see from a superstar duo. You're going to get Spurs in 7. Oh my God, RJ Barrett and the Warriors. The Warriors just won an NBA title before us. Brooke is gone. DeMar can come back. Steph hangs it up. He wins a title, and he dips. Wow. All right. Damn. Jimmy is gone. Oh, no, Jimmy's back. Toby's back. Kawhi is back. Tim is gone. TJ's gone. Everybody else, we're letting them hang it up. Hall of Famers, Steph and James Harden. It's a pretty good two-man class. We do have the Kings pick here. There is a possibility that is a lottery pick. Oh my God, we have that Clippers pick from Philly as well. Give me 1 and 2. Why did the Sixers get that pick? We own that pick. You know what? I'll let them have it. We pick 6 via who was it? The Kings. Forgive me. We're getting, I can't believe JJ Redick has that good of ratings. He's not a better coach than Nick Nurse. There we go. We're going to get Ime Udoka. New coach. We're bringing in a new guy, new era in LA. Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic weren't happy with JJ Redick, let's say. That's a much better backup center. Who else is available? Brandon McCoy is there. Let's pick up Brandon McCoy and let's go talk to the Bulls about... Yep, we're going to go talk to the Bulls about Isaiah Hartenstein. Bring up Chicago. Show me iHeart. I can get there financially, I think. There we go. Oh, I kind of thought that would go through. And I'll give you 28. Deal. All right. Sim to pick 22. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's see who's available here. This Dylan Dunn kid doesn't look very good. Let's trade out of the pick because these auto-generated classes are usually buns. Trey Jones is there. That's a pretty significant option. Let's get him. Let's find a 2. Like a Lou Dort, potentially. Who's cheaper? Malik Beasley is a better option, I feel like. Let's make Jimmy a 3 this year, I think. Because we're not going to start Jimmy. So let's see. Does he get better? He gets way better. Okay. Here we go. So Jimmy at the 3 is going to be our move this year. We've got 14 guys. The team is just as good as last year, I think, if not better, because Yoke is a 99, Luke is a 95, Teron is an 87, Dalton's an 86, 84 for VJ, 83 for Brandon McCoy, and then Bronny's an 83, 82 for Caleb Wilson, iHeart is an 82, Jimmy, Trey, and Abraham is now up to a 78. The worst guy on our roster is 77 overall, Marvin Bagley. So I'm going to get simulating. At the end of at the deadline, if there's nothing crazy to do, we won't make any moves. Otherwise, we're going to go straight to the end of the regular season and pursue an NBA title this year. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, fellas. We are approaching the end of the season here. We just got Dalton Connect back, thankfully. Jimmy was great in the time that he played for us. While Dalton Connect was hurt, he filled in just fine. iHeart's averaging 4.5, 3.5, 1.5, and a stock a night on 58%. Joom's averaging 4.5 and 3 with a stock a night on 58%. I think we'll go with Jimmy to end the year, and then we'll reevaluate at the end of the season. So let's see. We're 55 and 12. We cannot beat the Warriors. I think we've lost every game. We're 0-2 against Golden State this year. These are the 2 home games we get. And down goes Dalton Connect. He broke his humerus. I may not be the smartest tool in the shed, but I think that is like a gruesome injury. So that sucks a lot for us. He gets healthy after missing 10 games and is going to miss likely the rest of the year. I didn't even see what our record was. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. No MVPs. The Spurs just went 74 and 8. Good lordy. Wemby, Coop, Yoke. No Luka. No Luka at all? Luka on All-NBA third team. 18, 6, and 8. What the hell was he doing? How did he only play 29 minutes a night? Less than 29 minutes a night. Good lordy, Luka. Let's see how we do against Portland. We win the first in LA. We win the second. We head to Portland now. We win the third. And okay, we lose the 4th game. We lose game 5. 2K, I swear to God. A 3-0 lead. But now the Spurs up. They've got Cameron Boozer as well, apparently. And Portland loses to New York in 7 games. Jimmy's gone now. Basically, everybody's hanging it up this year. Holy cow. Dame goes out with an NBA Finals berth. We're going to try and bring all these guys back, but if I can't, I'm going to get bored of bringing everybody back in a second, though. Oh, my lordy, boys. KD's gone, DeMar's gone, Jimmy's gone, Toby's gone, Kawhi's gone. That should be a 4-man Hall of Fame class. It was only 2. Jimmy doesn't get in. Wow. Jimmy didn't get in, neither did DeMar. It was Kawhi and KD. Dang. Okay. League meetings. We're rejecting everything. Draft lottery. I don't even believe we have a pick this year. If we do, it is the Clippers, and we also have the Nuggets, and we're picking 1st and 5th. The Clippers pick jumped from 8 to 1, by the way, and the Nuggets pick fell from 1 to 5. This game is rigged. Please tell me this is a draft. It appears to be Bernard or Chet. Or I'm an idiot. It appears to be Chester. Oh my God, he's Michael Jordan. He is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, a 6'8" 2 guard. What a year to get the #1 overall pick, am I right? And now I think what we're going to do because of that is Bronny might have to go. Bronny and 5 might be able to land me a better backup center for Yoke. It doesn't. We propose a trade then because I'm irritated, to say the least. I hate, and he's expired. It was iHeart who we wanted to trade. So we've got some serious value here. Show me the 4 market. Let's see, Matas is there. I don't have the money for Matas Buzelis. $7 million. Do I have $7 million? Trey doesn't get it done. $3 million. Malik. The overpay of the century, I think. Can we get a pick? All right. It might have been an overpay, but think of what we just came up on. We fill the number 5 pick was a 73 overall 23-year-old. I'm not going to sign Guy Ramsey, unfortunately, for him. We will sign the other guy, even though I cannot pronounce his name. We have 4 players from the same draft class. VJ, we're obviously going to send the QO to. Obviously going to prioritize getting him back immediately into a Laker uniform. Let's get him at 21.5, hopefully. Beautiful. Sign that deal. Let's get it done with right away. Knocked out in the first couple days of free agency. Beautiful. See the roster. It's Luka and Brandon, VJ and Chester, Teron, Dalton, Matas, Caleb, Nwankwo, and Yoke and Abraham. So it's 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. We need a 1, 2, and a 5. This might be the final season. I'm not going to lie. This is either it here or we go one more year. Because Yoke's coming off the books this year. We definitely got to prioritize him. I'm going to try and re-sign him at the deadline if I can. Let's see what our new coach is cooking up for us. 10-man rotation, though. I would like to rest the starters a bit during the year. Matas is going to start. I don't know what we're doing with Caleb starting. 23 to those guys. Dalton, yeah, Dalton is no longer starting. 23 to the bench unit, though. Chester, I feel like he's got to play a bit more than that. 22 to the bench unit. And then we go 28 here, 28. And then we go 30 to Stokes and 30. And then we'll give some more bench minutes. Let's get Chester up to 19, 18, and we'll get Abraham. So we got Joel, Austin Reeves, D'Lo as our bench unit. Let's see how October goes, and then I will see you guys at the deadline or at the end of the regular season. I'm really hoping for an actual title win this year instead of losing in 7 to the 7-seeded Portland Trailblazers. We go 6-2 to start. I'll see you guys at the deadline. Otherwise, we're going straight to the playoffs. 71-72 wins. Cooper Flagg averages a 30-point, 12.5 rebound MVP season. Chester Holton is your rookie of the year, averaging 10, 2, and 2. This guy has 99 potential, by the way. Up to an 83 overall already, and we get our biggest nightmare in the first round. Cameron Boozer. Oh, boy. Let's see how game 1 goes. We win, thankfully. We lose game 2. Oh, my God, they killed us. In Portland, we win game 3. Thankfully, game 4. We finally get it done in 5. You've got the 1 through 4 on the western side. Oh, my God, you had every upset on the other side, except for Orlando. Yeah, Orlando is the only favorite to win their series. We get Utah in round number 2. It's Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Kareem Lopez, Rasheer Fleming now in Utah, and Kristaps Porzingis. Game 1. We lose by 9 points. There's no reason we should be losing to this team. Game 2 in LA, we win. Game 3, head to Utah, we win. Game 4, we lose. Game 5 in LA, we lose. Are we dead ass? How is this team losing basketball games? We're way better than the Jazz. We win game 6, and we win game 7. We get the Spurs in the conference finals. It's Marcus Sasser, Stephon Castle, Carter Bryant, Bam Adebayo, and Victor Wembanyama. That front court defense is insane. Game number 1, we win. Game 2, we win. We head to San Antonio. We win game 3. We lose game 4. I get worried now when I'm up 3-0. Oh, we finally get it done. All it took was a rotation change of a couple minutes. And Yoke is your finals MVP, averaging pretty piss-poor numbers, conference finals MVP. And Nate Ament with the Atlanta Hawks, the homegrown kid, averaging 23, 7, and 3. gets conference finals MVP on the Eastern side. Who do the Hawks have? It's Scoot, Dyson Daniels, Nate Ament, Jalen Johnson, and Onyeka Okongwu. So they have double O. They have Jalen Johnson. Let's see, game 1 in LA. Forgive me. We win both. We head to Atlanta. 5th season. Oh my God. Get it done with. Nikola Jokic is your NBA Finals MVP as the Lakers win the NBA title in the 2029-2030 season. And with that being said, that is going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, enjoy the content, or even both. On the screen right now is a video that YouTube recommends you guys watch. Like I said, feel free to check that out if you're interested. So thank you guys again. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.